Dear Journal, it's been a scary 24 hours since Blair collapsed, and Raina hasn't left her side since it happened. For a long time, it was touch and go as she drifted in and out of consciousness. But her fever has finally started to come down, so we think the worst is over. Thank you, Lord, for answering our prayers and sparing her life.
Hey, bud, there you are. Hey, man, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There. I understand. I did a little crying last night myself, but you know what? She gonna be all right. I'm pretty sure of it.
Who's gonna be all right?
Blair, why else would you be crying?
This Blair in my thumb.
Oh, dear goodness. Let me take a look at it. That's kind of big one there.
It is?
Yeah, let me pull it out.
No, it'll hurt.
No, it ain't, man. Come on, let me do it.
Promise to be gentle?
Yes, I'll be gentle. Let me see it. Ain't I your best bud in the whole wide world?
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Get it. Take it out.
I done pulled it out, silly.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Oh, thank you.
All right. Now that's enough. You hear something? What was that?
Oh, that's my new kitty.
Kitty?
Yeah.
Hey,
Look at
where'd
it.
you get that?
Isn't he cute?
Thing right there, mean. You can't keep him?
What? Why not?
Well, first off, because we are in the race. And that brings me to my point, because Jess gave me this book right here, and I think it's going to help us win it.
How's a book gonna help us in an incredible race?
Well, just take a look. It's got all kinds of important words and phrases.
Wait. Does it have pictures?
No, but it ain't got no pictures in it.
You know what? There should be a law against that. Every book should have pictures.
You say that every single time I show you a book. Ridiculous. What you need to do is learn how to read.
Oh.
Anyway, let me give you an example. Let's just say you're traveling.
Yeah.
And you had a chili cheese coney, and you're like, hey, I just had a chili cheese coney, and my tummy hurts. Where's the bathroom? How you say that in Spanish?
Oh, that's easy. I'm at the blow, so I got to go.
You silly. You know that ain't what I meant.
Huh?
Hey guys, got some good news. I think Blair's gonna be okay.
Well, that's great.
What do you have there?
Oh, it's my kitty. Look,
Kitty?
isn't he cute?
That is not a kitty. That's a jaguar cub.
That's why that thing about took my finger slam off.
Yeah, you better start taking him back to right where he came from, because his mama is gonna come looking for him, and believe me, you do not want to be around when she does.
Really?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Moose, will you go with me?
Great day in the morning. I reckon so. Come on.
Guys, you might want to pick up the pace a little.
Oh.
Oh, here comes his mama for sure. No, don't bring him back here! No! Just drop him and get out of there!
What was that all about?
I think I'll let them tell you. So, how are you doing?
Much better now that Blair's out of danger.
Is she still sleeping?
Yeah, which is what I need to do.
That's for sure. Have you slept at all since she collapsed?
No, with her condition, it was just too serious.
Well, I have to say, I was really impressed with the way you handled things. You seem to really know what you're doing.
Well, that's because I was a nurse for 10 years before I was a flight attendant.
Wow, and God used that to help Blair. That's amazing.
And you know what? God used you, too.
What do you mean?
Well, when I was sitting with Blair, I had a lot of time to think.
About what?
About all the things that you shared with me the past couple of days. About this world and how it's broken and how I'm broken, and it's all because of sin. I used to think that I was a really good person, but you helped to show me that I'm not. Just like everybody else, I've disobeyed God over and over and over again, and that's a problem I couldn't ignore anymore. It's like my eyes were open for the very first time.
I know exactly what you mean. That's what happened to me. So have you been reading those Bible verses I gave you?
I have, and they made perfect sense.
Yeah.
I believed everything that they said about Jesus, that he died on the cross and that he rose again. And I asked Jesus to forgive me my sins and save me.
Wow, Rhoda, come here. I'm so happy for you. That makes me so happy.
It's like my whole perspective has changed. Blair used to be a thorn in my flesh, as you will know. I couldn't stand to be around her. But now, I don't feel that way at all.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I just keep thinking, if God is willing to love me with all of my problems, who am I to withhold love from someone else?
You are so right. In fact, there's a Bible verse that says just that. If God so loved us, we also ought to love one another, which means Christians really should be the kindest, most loving people in the world. Oh, hey, Blair. How are you feeling?
Much better. Thank you.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, you are one sick kid.
I know. That was the worst I've ever felt my whole life. It felt like I was dying. It was really scary.
Really?
I want to thank you guys. I've been so rude to you guys these past couple of days. I know I haven't made being stranded in the jungle very easy. But this is my apology, and I hope you guys can forgive me.
Forgive you? Of course. And will you forgive me for being a little short-tempered, too?
Are we about a group hug?
Come here!
Could that be the captain?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so glad he made it back safely!
yes.
Wait, maybe he didn't.
Oh.
What?
He
Hey,
was
Moose,
back.
What's going
you're
on
right.
with his pants?
Oh,
All that whistling was the captain coming.
Sure is. He's looking kind of rough, though,
he
ain't he?
is.
What's on your
Whoa.
shirt?
Sorry it took so long, everyone. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, we're fine, but what about you?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, this is nothing. Was kind of hoping nobody'd notice. Anyway, there's a navigable river not too far from here. We've got a boat waiting for us and everything.
Aren't you going to tell us what happened to you first?
Yeah, tell us what happened.
Well, all right. Would you believe? Crikey, I was in the middle of the jungle, minding my own business. Then all of a sudden, like a scene right out of Planet of the Apes, this band of monkeys jumped out of the trees, snatched me up, threw me in the river. I got swarmed by a school of piranhas and a 20-foot crocodile.
And you won?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. That's a real good one, Captain. You might have got somebody else with that one, but soon as you said band of monkeys, we knew you were lying.
Yeah, that's silly. Monkeys don't play music.
Sure don't.
Not that kind of band, fellas.
Oh.
All right, well, would you believe this? It was a dark and stormy night.
Here we go again.
There was a ferocious jaguar chasing me through the jungle. I ran into a cave, hit my head on a stalactite. Then all of a sudden, a million vampire bats came swarming down on me, and I was almost strangled by a 50-foot anaconda.
50-foot. Wow.
And I thought I had an imagination.
Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and tell us the truth?
All right, but you gotta promise you don't laugh.
We'll try.
So, it was a grueling 3-day trek through the jungle. I mean, I'd had very little food, I had very little sleep, I didn't have much water, and I was tired as a dog. And finally, I saw the village. It was like an oasis in a desert. And the villagers, they came running toward me, and I got so excited, I started to run toward them. Then I tripped on a tree root, rolled down this embankment, and smacked my head in a tree.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Ouch.
I'm so sorry.
Painful.
Yeah, ouch is right, and it was pretty embarrassing, too.
Well, at least you made it back. That's what's important.
True, true. Anyway, we need to get going. It's going to be nightfall soon.
Okay, we'll go get our stuff.
Hey, Captain, if it makes you feel any better, I face planted a lot of times into poles and trees, all sorts of things.
That doesn't surprise me.
I feel your pain.
So, fellas, you're not expecting to get back in the race, are you?
Oh, I guarantee you, man, we've been practicing all week long, man. We're feeling good, got our eyes on the prize. We mentally sharp, we physically sharp. We ready to go, ain't we, bud?
Oh, yeah. Incredible race. Here we come.
Interesting.
Okay, I think we're ready.
And so the time has come for us to say goodbye to this place.
You know, after wanting to get out of here so bad, I think I'm gonna miss it.
Seriously?
Nope, let's go.
Okay, I wouldn't say I would miss it, but it'll be a special memory, a very special memory. It's where a new beginning started for me, and I'll always be grateful for that.
Well said.
You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're very ready.
Let's
Yes.
get to it then.
Dear Journal, so everything turned out okay. Well, almost. I got to Brazil in time to catch the boat to the Amazon interior, and Raina continued her career as a flight attendant with a new sense of purpose. She also kept up with Blair and eventually led him to the Lord. Moose and Buddy, well, they weren't able to get back into the incredible race. In fact, they got on the wrong plane again, and no one knows where they are. Thank you, Lord. I'll never forget such an incredible adventure.
All right, let's give them one more round of applause. They've been an incredible drama team, and we're super thankful for them and the time and the effort that they have put in to practice and practice and practice to make such a great